Hi everybody, this is Tanya from AAE Glass. We have a new product that we're adding to our product line. I want to show you guys how to use it. This is wafer thin dichroic. You can see I'm by myself today filming as usual, guys, so bear with my lovely hands here. This is wafer thin dichroic. It's 90 COE. That's 90 COE. The thickness of the dichroic is only 1.7 millimeter. Thickness of the glass, rather, is 1.7 millimeter. So what does that mean for us? That means we can get a lot of layering in with this dichroic and not having to worry so much about volume control. So I'm going to show you how to layer this stuff. We're now selling these as scrap packs on the site. The textures are really cool. This is it's kind of like a cobblestone look. This looks more rocky. This looks like clouds. There's even some ripple in there. Lots of cool textures. It is all texture, but what's really cool about this stuff is you can layer. This is a pendant that just came out of the kiln today. I love it. It's one firing, which is so rare for me. One full fuse firing. Anybody who's taken my classes knows I'm all about adding the layers and separate firings and things like that. But this is one firing. It's a quickie job. I'm going to try to bring it on up to the camera to show you this. Close up here. It's really cool, guys. This is 4 layers of dichroic just stacked on top of each other with this thin stuff. And I mean, it's not even that thick. It's gorgeous. This is a really cool thing. Okay, so what you're going to do, guys, is going to grab your base. It can be whatever color you like it to be. We'll do black because it's easier to see for the video. Okay, it's that simple. It's base, 1, 2, 3, fire. You're not firing dichro to dichro here. All you're doing is putting dichro coating down, dichro coating down, dichro coating down. You could even go as far as to doing a clear cap with, if you wanted to. It's not necessary, but to add more depth, you could have a clear cap right around this. A couple other variations I want to show you is you don't always have to use black, guys. I see a lot of artists just using black. There's a lot of color. There's hundreds, if not 1,000 color palettes of every type of glass. There's streakies, wispies, translucent, opaque. Try using a different color base, okay? And see what you come up with. Alright, one cool trick I want to show you guys is you've got to have control of your work. If you want to make, I don't like surprises come out of the kiln. I tell all my students I do not like surprises. I like control, and I like to have it look exactly as my mind envisioned it when it comes out of the kiln. So when you're working with dichroic glass, here's a cool trick to show you, especially scrap packs, guys. You want to buy those scrap packs. I know they're inexpensive and they help to make the jewelry. You've got to know how it's going to fire. What you're going to do is take a piece of black glass, a piece of black construction board, even a black shirt would work. You put the dichro right on top of it. This is what I call the lie. This is what I call the truth. In other words, when you take that piece of dichroic glass and you shift it down 45-degree angle, the way that the light reflects on it, okay, that is how your dichro is going to fire. Ready, guys? This way. The lie, the truth. This looks like a spectacular piece of pink this way, but when I shift it down on degree, it's actually a gold with a kind of like a peachy hue to it. That is how it's going to fire. We don't want any surprises. We know that's how it's going to be, and then we can go ahead and choose our dichroic colors. That tip's invaluable for those of you who work with dichroic. Also, one more trick. When you're using this wafer thin dichro, you want to use different patterns to get different effects. You don't want to, maybe layer cobblestone on top of cobblestone, but go ahead and think about what's underneath. You always have to have the foresight to think about what's underneath. What kind of depth is there? And let me show you a really cool trick. Let's say you want your base to be a piece of black back dichroic glass, okay? For beginner fusing purposes, one of the cardinal rules of working with dichroic is you can't fuse coating side to coating side, okay? Just like iridized glass, you can't fuse iridized glass to dichroic. No coating side to coating side. So what could you do? You could have this, slip a piece of clear glass in between it as a buffer, and then go ahead and put coating to coating. You've got a buffer, and what you're also doing with that clear glass is you are causing depth between layers, okay? So that's a really cool trick, and it's a really cool effect. If you can see this, we'll bring it up close to the camera here. Okay? And you can see that? That's awesome, 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 awesome. Guys, I have a really cool video coming tomorrow, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna teach you how to use those color decal sheets that we just came out with. I'm gonna show you a couple tips and tricks that are really cool. I am gonna start putting out more videos. It's just a matter of time. I am traveling quite a bit. And for those of you guys who are wanting to sign up for my Extreme Fusing 1, Extreme Fusing 2 class, I've got 2 dates in October. These are the things that you'll be learning. And I will tell you this, the video that I'm doing right now, it's much different from what we do in class. I don't give away any of the Extreme Fusing secrets in the videos, guys. I couldn't do that to my students. But this kind of stuff, the scenic layering, this is what we learn in class, and this takes hours, days, and weeks to learn and master. But it's awesome. Check this out. Okay? It's all about control. It's all about having an idea in your head and translating it into the glass and having it look exactly as how you thought. Again, we've got another video coming tomorrow. Anybody who wants to email me, please email me. The email address is info@aaeglass.com. I'm more than happy to help you with anything that I can. I am going to Europe and to teach at the Master. They've asked me to teach the jewelry category at the Master classes at the International Festival of Glass in London. So I will try not to embarrass you guys and represent the U.S. Guys, that's all I got for you today. It's a quickie video. These are now available on our site for scrap packs for $17.98 for a whole scrap pack of this cool new stuff. 1.7 millimeters. How does that pertain to you? That means a whole lot of layering and a whole lot of fun. Everybody take care. See you guys soon. Bye.